to. I work with the top DJs in the city, radio personalities, you name it, I'm right there in the middle of it. I do street team work for Def Jam, Capitol Records. So again, I wear a lot of different hats, okay? I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions. You guys can ask the producers questions as well. This particular part of the conference is called Evolution of the Mixtape. First of all, I want to introduce these fine men that we got sitting up here, as well as Mixtape Kings, okay? All right, so first, we have my man AK right here. He's also known as Tone Scott. He's an artist, producer, a film producer, and producer of Blade Icewood, Stack Masters, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. My next fine gentleman here is Filthy Rockwell. He's a producer for Big Sean, just been nominated for a Grammy, so that's a real big thing. All right, this next fine gentleman we have here is Nate Talbert. All right, he's a music entertainment consultant, and he also has a website, knowthebiz.com, so you want to check that out, okay? Next, we got my man over here, Hollow. He's a producer for Ben Ill Production. You looking for a producer? He's your man. Next gentleman we have is King David. DJ King David, as a matter of fact. He's been releasing DVDs and mixtapes for the last 13 years. All right. Then we got DJ Babe. He's the owner of MixtapeDJs.net. He's the owner of MixtapeDJs.net and been selling mix CDs, mixtapes since 1996. Oh, y'all need an effing handwriting. That's all I gotta say here. All right. So these are the fellas, the producers and the mixtape kings. So we're gonna get the panel started. I'm gonna give the microphone over to Mr. Nathan Talbot. He's gonna take over, and then I'll come back and do some Q&As. All right?
How y'all doing? A few things into one. So we are going to do the evolution of the mixtape. We're going to start off on a little bit of your paperwork stuff, migrate over to a beat maker versus producer, and then talk about the evolution of the mixtape all in one. So it's going to be a lot of information, but you have questions. Once we get to that point, jot them down and ask them. Starting off, I want to ask, who in here knows what McDonald's sells?
Processed food.
Processed food, no. Real estate. Only one. First time I ever heard the right answer. They sell real estate. The individual sellers, the owners, they sell hamburgers. McDonald's buys corners, rents them out to people who want to start their business, and sells real estate. I bring that up because that's key for anybody in entertainment. You got to know what you're selling. And as an artist, as a label, if you're managing a producer, you gotta know what you're selling, and it ain't music. Music is to whet the palate. You know what I mean? What you're really selling is you. When people want to listen to Beyonce, yeah, they like her music, but more than that, they like what she represents. I wish I could be that. I wish I could do that. She's inside my head. She knows what I'm feeling. The key to anything, especially being successful, not just with a rep, but financially in this business, is knowing what you're selling and knowing what you have to do to own what you're selling, right? What you're selling is your intellectual property, right? That's copyrights, trademarks. It would include patents if y'all inventing stuff, but even an example of this, all y'all know what copyrights are, right? How many copyrights are in the song? 2. 2 copyrights in every record. There's a copyright that the producers, beat makers, lyricists, that they get. That's your performance arts copyright, melodies and lyrics. Then there's a sound recording copyright. That's what the record label, the artist, or producer, whoever's owning the recording, the actual sound recording. That's what they own. When you hear a song in a movie, 2 people get paid, the publisher, the record label. Sometimes only one person gets paid, the publisher. You know what I'm saying? So that means they're set to always get paid. Which means now you gotta start talking about publishing. How do you get paid from publishing? Well, everybody knows when your song gets played on the radio, right? Every time your song gets played on TV, every time it gets played in a movie, But, especially with the radio part, you'll probably never see a check unless you're like getting spins, hundreds of spins per day across the country. Getting played 7 times a day in Detroit, it's not gonna do it for you, right? The other place you're getting publishing checks, if you're an artist and you write, every time they press up a record, they owe you money. Every time a download happens, they owe you money. That's mechanical royalties. Somebody brought that up earlier. You know what I mean? Y'all familiar with mechanical royalties at all? Mechanical royalty by law.
How's everybody doing? Y'all were all in the workshop, weren't y'all? Right, yeah. I'm a gospel artist. The album comes out April 13th. It's called Still I Am. I'll try to go get that. It's gonna be in your stores. Tonight I'm gonna do 2 songs for you. One was a preview you just heard called Stay Here. It's gonna be the first joint. And the second was just a song called I Love You. These songs are basically just talking about my decision and my relationship with God. We got any God lovers in here? All right. Number 2. Yeah. I want y'all to get with me, all right?
Yeah. J2. Londale. Yep. You already know what it is.
What is this you changed up my life, not completely? What is this you broken everything that's against me? What is this when I look around in my life and all the darkness is already gone? When I was about to give up, you sustained me. When that devil made me wanna cuss, you restrained me. I'm not trying to be explicit, but I just want you to know that these are some of my confessions. I'm done playing with time, got my destination on my mind. I'm saying I made up my mind that I'm gonna live right if I gotta stay here, stay here. I'm done playing with time, got my destination on my mind. I'm saying I made up my mind that I'm gonna live right if I gotta stay here, stay here. Life and the struggle on your mind, you can change it. Bills got you working overtime, you can change it. Cause you out of tune, you need to do what I'm telling you and put the devil under your shoes. God didn't send his son down here to die for us to live and die undone. He saved me. It doesn't matter what the devil says. He saved me. Because you're gonna win anyway. He saved me. And that's the real, cause he saved me. I'm done playing with time, got my destination on my mind. I'm saying I made up my mind that I'm gonna live right if I gotta stay here, stay here. I'm done playing with time, got my destination on my mind. I'm saying I made up my mind that I'm gonna live right if I gotta stay here, stay here. I made up my mind that I'm gonna live right if I gotta stay here,
Say it again, only they heard me.
I made up my mind that I'm gonna live right if I stay here, stay
J2.
He saved me. 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 He saved me from my sin. He saved me from my sin. He saved me. He saved me. He saved me. I'm so grateful. He saved me. He saved me. Oh yeah. He saved me. He saved me. I gotta give you thanks. If he saved me, you Lord, just give me saved me. He saved me.
All right. The next song is called I Love You.
Producer. Oh, he did a track for you? Cool, we want to put that out. Where's the songwriter agreement? You're going to lose the deal. Because they're not going to put something out they're going to get sued for. They ain't in the business to lose money. They ain't in the business to pay money. They ain't in the business to make money. All right.
All right. Can I?
Go ahead.
Oh. All right. I just need to pass on to the Mixtape Kings. All right. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys. I'm not gonna say one of the first because I don't want to get in trouble, but one of the first that I know of in the city of Detroit, DJ Bay.
We ain't really got time for me to get into what I wanted to because I was gonna talk a whole lot of shit. Get some fights started up in here. But yeah, I've been doing mixtapes back when they were actually cassette tapes, 1996, I put my first one out. So, I mean, my thing is I want to speak on, originally about, was just the business side of the game. A lot of people, independent artists, put product out. Everybody comes to have a mixtape, but y'all don't know how to sell shit. Now, I'm coming from an era, like I say, sell it. I'm not with downloads, I'm not with all that. You have to buy my shit. So, you know what I'm saying? People come and say, well, yeah, I'm the new hot guy, you know what I'm saying? My mixtapes on that, take live mixtapes, that's 5,000 downloads. I don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying? That sound mean because, like I said, I'm from an era of selling. And one thing that my issue with Detroit, whether it comes from artists or DJs, is that we haven't made a national impact on the mixtape scene. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out selling my product, I had, back when you had Top Slice, Mix Unit, Mixtape Kings or whatever, we didn't have any Detroit guys on there but myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty easy to get on, you just had to put some work in. You know what I'm saying? So it was a real lack of that. And even now with the artists, you know what I'm saying, when artists put mixtapes out, you know what I'm saying, I'm not hearing my mixtape guys down south that's killing the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing them talk about nobody from here. You know what I'm saying? But not just a whole different argument. It's not the same as what go on, but there's an area or a lane to get in the mixtape circuit to make an impact. We haven't really had an artist here in the city release a mixtape and really make an impact in the city. We just haven't had one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that because I've seen other people do it in other areas and we can do it, but you guys spend some money and put some work in. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna talk a whole lot of shit about that. But
all right.
I need about an hour.
We don't have an hour today. So without further ado, I'd like to pass the microphone to King David.
To be a step ahead of the artists. So the DVD format is
and a producer is in the studio producing vocals, and
but she was branded. That goes back to what he said earlier. They found what she can sell.